So you guys are all resting for the night up in this top part of the ruins. And when you wake up in the morning, you kind of hear a little bit of a... Oh, shit, I forgot to write something down. Oh well. Let's see, what do I have here? They finally sent Baby Sphinx down the tunnel to investigate. They saw a creeping man standing in front of a statue of the Weeping Maiden, shifting his weight back and forth. After checking on the other tunnels to find, fight, and kill a bone naga, they found some symbols of blood on the walls and various treasures and records and boring shit. Pigeon wrote down the symbols that were on the wall while Pet destroyed them. Further down the tunnel, they found a place they potentially used as a cell or prison, which had a little child zombie crying in the corner with some weird, creepy talking doll. After they found a hole, well, they killed that little creeper, and then they found a hole in the wall that, oh, dearest Pet snaked his way in to find another symbol and only scrolls. Nothing else interesting in a hidden room. Returning to the larger chamber, the party decided to surprise attack the creepy man instead of talk to him. The creepy man spoke. He mentioned the champion's name, Garen, and even though he's the only creature to have shown intelligence and coherence in this cave, the party continued to attack him anyway. Creepy man summoned a rock golem to help him by activating a trap. The party succeeded to kill both the man and the rock golem after some dazzling moves. After finding another hidden rune and solving the puzzle, which involved combining those symbols and drawing them on blood in the altar, they gained even more treasure and a hidden book. Gathering topside, the group rested and licked their wounds. Pet taught a little wisp how to summon a moonbeam. And Pet also promised Little Wisp he could stay with them after they dropped off Meldor. How cute. All right, carry on.
Okay. What the fuck did I miss? All I remember last time was like candy canes and like, I don't know, muffins and shit. What the hell's been going on?
Did that paralysis kick back in for you?
I don't know, maybe? Yeah, that sounds... Did we eat the pie or some shit? Did we ever get a pie? What happened to him? I
don't know what happened with the pie.
Okay, there was a pie. Man, I gotta really lay off the like hard shit that my goddess gives me. So, like, what are we doing?
We went down further into the tunnel. We killed one of the guys down there, and we killed a bunch of zombies. And then there was a creepy little child one. That was fucked. But yeah, we found some cool things. Errol did actually really well in there. He really showed off his archaeology skills.
That's pretty good. And yeah, I told you, man, they're fucking vile creatures. You can't trust them.
Zombies?
Children.
Hey,
well, there was a zombie children.
When they say hey, he's like, ah, he kind of like scoots away.
you're so weird.
Well,
I think he's kind of funny.
Thank you. I guess not all of them vile creatures. I appreciate that.
Well, should we gather everybody up, get Flex and Errol over here and Mimi and decide where we're going today?
Suddenly, you all hear a crash and some scraping and more banging and crashing from down below in the bottom broken stairs here.
Is that Mimi? Please tell me that's Mimi.
I'm right here, friend. Are you blind? Did the paralysis take your eyes? He grabs your face with tentacles that merge out of the wagon and tries to...
No, me. I can see pretty good, friend.
I think Flex is gonna go over towards like the doorway and just yell down there like, "Don't make me shit on you."
It's quiet
Flex,
after that.
Try to intimidate.
Yeah. Roll an intimidation check for Flex.
Any advantage for having shit on all of them before?
No.
I was just sitting there. That's why this room smells, doesn't it?
I think that's a nat 20.
Yeah, that... It goes quiet after that.
Al's like, well, do we just say hi to it now, I guess?
I mean, I don't fucking know. And what's this thing's deal with shitting on everything?
I don't know. It's kind of weird, man. I mean, maybe
I think it's the CTE. I think it's really...
Yeah, I agree with Pigeon.
I mean, isn't there
You can
medicine
only
for
get
that kind of
concussed that
stuff?
many- No.
Can, like, healing fix that?
I mean, I think you'd need a greater restoration, not a lesser.
Hmm.
But I feel like if we did that,
Flex is just like
Flex would
drooling
lose
and
their
staring at
appeal.
us.
Al pulls out one of his drumsticks, starts drawing in the sand. Okay, so hear me out now, guys. What if we were to? And he starts, like, coming up with an elaborate plan to fix Flex's CTE. And none of it makes any sense. There's pizza drawings, there's pretty sure a couple pipes.
While you're doing this, you hear a few stifled coughs from below, like someone's trying
Yeah, I was
not
gonna
to.
say, Aurelio is not paying any attention to what Al is doing. Unfortunately, he wants to make sure that we aren't being attacked right now. So he's like, yeah, well and good. We'll get to that in a little while. And he's gonna try and maybe get up on his broomstick and like go and like hover over the area and see if he can investigate any further.
Yeah,
All
I mean, are you gonna go down in there, or are you just hovering above it?
I'm gonna hover above it and see what I might be able to see.
Let me take a quick peek and see if you could make an angle for this. I'll say make me a perception check, and we'll let the dice decide. The angle's kind of iffy. Okay.
19, 22 overall.
So, as you kind of like try to lean properly and get a good angle to see as much as you can within, you know where that tomb is that housed Garin. You can see some of the broken top part of it has been pushed and knocked off the side, and that's kind of what must have been making that grinding and crashing sound of stone hitting the floor. But you can't really make out too much from up here, unfortunately.
Guys, we may have company.
Al looks up. What? Okay. Let's shelf this conversation for now, and we'll, rally back to it, say, tomorrow. I think we're on to something here, guys. Okay, what's going on? What needs to die?
I don't know, but I think if anything, maybe Flex and maybe Mimi, you guys seem to be our stronger individuals. Would you potentially go down first and be our first line of defense, and we'll follow down behind you?
I will eat whatever it is. And Mimi turns into
Maybe
a
we
lad.
don't start with the eating.
Mimi turns into like a really fat, thick ladder that he kind of just leans himself down and waits for Flex. And
Flex
for
will
this,
move up too.
I'm
Aurelio will
going
just be on the
to-
screen right behind him. Oh, sorry, Sarah.
Yeah, no problem. Is anyone else going to join them as they go down, or?
Al's kind of looking down. He's like
Okay.
at the edge looking at me like, oh.
You're going down?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
you can hover above, like where Aurelio is. He's like, I didn't
Alright.
like going down there the first time. Probably won't like it a second time.
Al's gonna jump up and snag Pigeon's foot.
Oh, it hurts. Ow, ow, yeah, I can't carry a whole lot, man.
Yeah, you carried me that one time when the crazy bitch was singing of our demise. I'm pretty sure you could at least hold on to me now. We're just suffering.
Hey, that was a lot scarier then.
Oh, you need to be scared for that to kick in. I guess that makes sense.
It's like the fight or flight thing.
And he only dragged you. He didn't technically fly with you. He could drag you through
Noticing
water.
he's slowly sinking down, he's like, oh man, drops off of him.
Aurelio just hovers slightly out of jump range.
Yeah, you see Al eyeing you.
Alright.
I just go a little bit higher.
You guys see the map down below where the phase spiders used to be?
I do.
Okay. I kind of just shuffled you guys around. I know Aurelio and Al or Errol and Aurelio flying. And once you guys all get your way down from Mimi, the kids opt to stay up above, looking down the hole. Mimi turns into.
I think that's a good idea.
Actually, Mimi probably becomes this blob. Let me go grab that.
Could I potentially make a perception with either myself or with Flex?
You can decide who you would like to make that perception.
Probably me.
Oh, Al, you missed Mimi's true form.
Yeah, I saw it. Looked dope.
Yeah, the picture in the Discord, I told him Mimi got mad. With a 12?
Well, I probably don't see much.
No, you don't make out much. You do see that a lot of these have been shifted and broken off, and the body within this tomb is now missing.
Hey, that doesn't bode well. Well, should we try and find it, or do we just hit the road again?
I got an idea, everybody. It should work. Flex! He's gonna be like, Flex, go shit in that coffin.
Okay.
So as he goes and lifts his, or pulls his pants down.
Now we wait.
This time his shit is pink and smells like frosting.
Oh,
Aye, that might be what happens to the pie.
I'm having PTSD from the frosting, man. I mean, those things are crazy, dude.
That just gave me another idea, though. Maybe we assemble ourselves in a more defensive position, and maybe you play a little bit of music to bring him whatever's down here in, like try and pique its curiosity.
I mean, sure, I've been working on a new one. I call it the safety dance. Pretty good. I think it'll be it.
God, now it's in my head.
I knew it would be. Yeah, Al will kind of group up next to them and start dancing and just making up random ass words incoherently. He's not a singer. He just plays one on TV.
Will make me a performance with advantage because we're dancing.
Yep. It did the trick. I got it all stuck in your head now. I'm happy.
It's a safety dance.
Safety dance. Safety dance.
I still want to do that song for karaoke one of these nights.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good one. Sorry, I had to re-download everything. Give me a sec.
Do you want me to make it? Oh, okay. Whoa.
Hey, we should use the first one.
Yeah, I mean, he gets it with advantage, so it'd be the first two anyway. So with a 19, you guys are impressed with the moves that Al is showing you. In fact, Mimi stops being interested in finding whatever's going on down here and just watches Al with amazement.
I'm proud of Al, but I'm also like keeping my eye down this, like over at like the doorway, trying to keep my ears out for, or maybe not my ears out, but I'm trying to keep my senses up for seeing if something's coming this way.
Al's like, damn, I'm throwing it down. I'm the oath of throwing it back, guys.
Unfortunately, this zombie, or whatever it is, does not seem to be interested in trying to see a dance performance and does not come forward.
Hey, well, that was a fun little dance party, but maybe we should press on ahead. Kiddos, do you guys feel safe up there on your own? Should I leave Shadow and maybe Errol, do you want to leave the Sphinx with them? Or do you want to come with us?
I believe the Sphinx.
Elder's like, I think we should stay up here. Willow looks a little more torn.
Out of game, Errol, you don't have the Leomins, do you?
No. No way.
I thought
wish.
Willow had the tiny hut.
What was that?
I thought Willow had the tiny hut.
No. No one
shit,
did.
none of us have it? Oh, fuck, I should have taken that then. I thought one of us had it.
You have Mimi's tiny hut.
That's right, that's what it was. I was like, we have a hut.
So Mimi could stay. Or... And Willow does look more torn. He seems to want to go with you guys because he wants to help heal you, but he doesn't want to leave Meldor alone. He doesn't say this, but you'd have enough insight to see it on his face.
Al's gonna message him. Just watch the evil one, man. You gotta be careful. They're vile creatures. You're not, but others are.
He looks confused. What are you talking about?
I'll just give him the thumbs up with the stupid smile and like, yeah, you get it.
He kind of just laughs. He doesn't get it, but he finds you funny, so... I
was like, see,
maybe,
I am good with kids.
Maybe I should go with them if they have to fight something.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we have Mimi maybe take the other one out and we take Willow? Willow could throw some heals, but I also kind of worry about your safety there, little guy.
I'll be okay. Besides, Aurelia said he could bring me back.
I mean, I can too.
And if I die, I mean, I'll just be with Gaia and my family again.
Oh shit, it works like that? Oh, well, I'm no longer scared every time I drop in fights.
It's a little morbid, isn't it?
I mean, what? Oh, yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah, that
Just
really sucks.
accepting death.
Yeah.
That really sucks, guys.
A
Wait a
10-year-old just said it was okay if he died to you, so let that sink in.
Yeah. Al's just like sitting there talking to you. He goes, wait a minute, man, little dude, you're way too young for that fucked up mindset. You at least got to hit the party years, make some regretful decisions, then you start going down that road.
For the rest of my days.
He kind of shrugs. I mean, my family's dead, and I've been sold around as a slave for like the last year, so...
Hey, but you've got a new family now, lad, and that's who you want to live for.
Al messages Pigeon. I don't know if he should be hanging around Aurelio so much anymore.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, so he responds to what Aurelio says. I would like to come and help you guys. Make sure I can heal you. But
Now, Meldord, would you be all right staying up here with Mimi? Mimi will keep you safe.
if I can have Mimi, hell yeah.
Mimi, is that all right with you?
Will you be okay, friends?
I
If
think
you
so.
hear horrible shrieking sounds and us screaming, "Oh God, this was a mistake," yeah, come back and help.
I will make sure
I-
to listen well, and 12 ears pop up around him.
I've got the bell here, so Mimi, if you hear this bell, and I'll do like a little ring. Come and help us, maybe.
Okay, I will listen for the bell. And he goes over here and scoops both of you up into a big hug. He reaches a tentacle and lightly pats Flex for a hug because he just shat all over something. And then he scoops Errol up into a hug. And then he transforms into a big ladder and lets Willow down and pulls himself up.
All right, Flex in the front. Willow, I think you and maybe me in the back.
Yeah, I'll go on your broom.
We just stay hovering up in the air.
So he hangs on to you. And I assume you guys are gonna try to walk towards the down area.
Hey, we might as well at this point.
Are you
Can
keeping
Flex
it?
even see in the dark?
Nope. we found that out the other day.
Let's see. Do I have?
Wait, doesn't she have goggles?
Al
No,
does.
Al has goggles.
Oh, damn.
I'd say let's just give Flex a torch.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
You just hear, "Time to go dark, boys."
Let me give. Let's see. A torch is bright light.
I think 20 feet of bright light and then 10 feet of dim.
Okay.
Fuck! Don't look directly at the light; it burns.
I should actually light things up for Al better too. And if you are going to keep an eye out, I'd like everyone to roll another perception check on your way. Whoever wants to.
Oh, damn. I didn't realize this Flex's perception was so high. +7 on there.
Really? What the hell, Flex?
Yeah. Super perceptive, but can't really understand the information they're processing.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Alright, so I'm gonna say you get about here, Aurelio. And you guys can place your tokens more appropriately. When you do see the slightest cusp of an arm behind this pillar hiding, just slightly.
I'll just smile ear to ear.
Would I be able to, because I have, one second, what's the ability called? I have an ability for this.
Is it fairy fire?
No, it's, it's called Silent Feathers. Would I be able to, sneak up on the other side of the pillar, kind of just, float over there and see if I can, catch him off guard?
I
If
don't
Aurelio
think
tells
see
you.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one who sees them right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh. If he tells you, then yes.
So I think Aurelio would probably, picking up on this as we're about to leave this room, just clock this, look over there towards the pillar, and maybe even do a snap of the fingers to point it out and just say, "All right, you there behind the pillar, either step out if you're able to talk, or we're gonna fuck you up."
There's a pause, and this is gonna have a token of a man, but he looks like a corpse at the moment. barely peeks out from behind to acknowledge what you said, but he doesn't seem to want to give up the full cover of the pillar. But now that you know, he kind of starts coughing and hacking a bit because he's getting gunk out of his lungs.
I look to the others and I'm like, I've never really seen a zombie cough. Are you living or dead?
Can't you see how alive I am?
Oh yeah, buddy, you're doing real good.
Would you be Garen then?
His face twists in a sneer. No. I'm going to find him and kill that motherfucker.
Quick question, guys. Do we want this Garen guy dead or okay? Or what do we want with that? I don't know, Garen. My brain's a little fried.
To be honest, we don't really know Garen either. We just know that he was buried in here. What did Garen do to you? Who is he to you?
He pauses and he's just seems to be debating how to answer you, but after a moment sort of mutters to himself a little like, shut up, I know, shut up, and then twitches his head a little and looks back at you again fiercely, and he's the reason we were locked down there.
So, like, what god do you guys exactly worship? I'm just curious.
He kind of stares at you blankly.
Oh, well, that works. Okay. Lots of answers. Good talk. Good talk.
He motions his hand out to, like, gesture, like, the whole temple that you're in. Take a guess.
Shit, I don't know. Dude, I was so cooked the other day, I thought I was fighting fucking cupcakes. For all I know, this could be like... Oh, come on, Rolodex of Brain, you can do this. What are death gods and, like, gods and, like... Yeah, alright. Well, one of the weird ones. We're probably in one of those temples. Pigeon! What one was it?
I definitely know this. It was I think you just said it earlier. I can't remember.
Was it the Weeping Maiden?
Yes, it was.
I don't know that one. Is that one of the bitch ones? Like one of the lessers? Goddess, is that a bitch one?
You asking Vestia?
Yeah. Who doesn't know?
Make me a religion check to see if she even is aware to answer.
She's like, fuck that.
No, it's more like I'm letting your check decide her availability to you. She might be too drunk.
And how high is she?
Yeah, exactly. So with a 16, that's enough though. And she's like, "What bitch? Who's a bitch? What?
I don't know. Weeping goddess? What the hell is that one? Maiden?
Weeping goddess maiden? Weeping goddess maiden? Maiden. I think she's dead or something.
So, like, not a real good god, just kind of like one that kind of like transcended enough with enough fools to actually listen to it.
Oh yeah, she's definitely not good. I mean, she comes off that way. She's all like, "Ooh, I'll heal your pain and stuff," but then she, like, you know, numbs people out until they become these like robots to her cause. She's actually Vexthal's daughter, if I recall, or sister. I can't remember.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah. So everybody needs to die. Got ya.
I just got a really bad vibe that I wasn't supposed to tell you so much, so I'm gonna go now. Bye.
Love ya.
Love you too.
Yeah. So Al's just like humming a song. His eyes are like blurred over while he's talking in his brain.
The whole time I'm like, don't mind him, he does that sometimes.
Comes to, he's like, ah, ah, Vexthal's daughter, I guess.
Believe it or not, I can relate.
Okay, all right. So,
I'm at a loss of what we can do with this guy.
but this guy wants to kill kind of what's evil. Is that guy a cleric that you want to kill of Vexthal's daughter or whatever?
He's a traitor. He locked the faithful below.
Are you a cleric of the, Death God's daughter?
Yes, as a corpse walking around, I'm a cleric.
Hey, they all come in shapes and sizes, different strokes, different folks. I get it.
And she's not a death god. She brings us solace and peace.
And hollows you out, as I could tell from the inside. You did good there on your faith.
Something's wrong, and she's not answering anymore.
She's apparently dead. Yeah, my goddess told me that.
That's impossible.
Well, I guess she's not technically a real god. Kind of like the others. She's like a god's offspring.
Doesn't matter, they're still gods.
I mean, I'm pretty sure gods can die, right? I'm not going to go back to the well twice in one day. She might get mad.
You can probably put together her telling you even that was probably not something the other gods would want you to know.
Oh, yeah. Al's just like, oh, disregard everything I've been saying, guys. I'm just high and muttering. But I don't think this guy's good. I don't know. I don't think Garen's good either.
Are you good?
Can I make
What is good?
Can I make some sort of check to see, like, is he a zombie? Is he intelligent? What sort of vibe I'm getting off of him? Like, maybe insight?
Lich Lord.
I guess it depends on what kind of information you're looking for. For an insight, it'd be more about his motives and like how, if he's lying, that kind of thing. But if you want to find out like what he is, I think that'd be more of a nature check.
Could I potentially do both for the different reasons?
Yeah.
There's nature. Insight.
Oh, pretty good on both, actually. Nature is definitely undead and unnatural, because zombies aren't really part of, the natural way of things. But
to be fair, I'm also kind of undead too, in a sense, So I'm trying to get like the vibe,
For sure, there are some things in the way he is acting, and you can also see slowly, like, even though he's undead, his skin is starting to knit together, and he's slowly healing. And just based off of all of this, and the fact that he talked so strongly about wanting to kill Garin, he's a revenant. And his undead purpose is most likely this Garin. And also some of the way he twitches, acts, talks. With that insight, he's the one that was below, shifting his weight by the altar. That called the rock golem on you guys.
He's the same one.
Mm-hmm. So far, he doesn't seem to have been lying either, with an insight like that. He's been telling you the truth. He was locked down there.
Now, with the body that's gone out of here, it's clear that it's not him, right?
Oh, that was the body. It seems possessive. He took it now. This is his new body.
Gotcha.
Because a mimic ate his other one.
I think I'm gonna try and message maybe Errol first And
Okay.
just say something along the lines of, I think this is the same one that we had fought yesterday down in the basement, just taking over a new body.
Well, that's kind of terrifying that he can just do that.
Is it worth killing it again?
I mean,
If it just keeps doing that.
but we don't know if we kill it if it tries taking over one of our bodies. We don't know if they have to be alive or not.
I think it had to be dead, but I don't know for sure.
Al's eyes are just looking back and forth at Aurelio and Pigeon. Aurelio.
Flex is like trying to catch your eye.
Yeah.
Smell my
As your
fingers.
hands are over your mouths and you're looking at each other. He's like ping-ponging, like, who do I message? And he messages Pigeon, are you guys having a conversation?
Oh, Jesus Christ. There's more than one in my head.
While this
Yeah,
silence is
I'm-
happening, the guy just kind of seems to start muttering a little. And Errol, you recognize some of those prayers over the scrolls. Seems like he's asking for strength, but in an insane kind of creepy way.
No, because I don't know that Al has messaged Errol. Aurelio is going to message over to Al and just be like, this is like the same thing I think we fought yesterday, but it keeps taking over dead bodies. Do we keep killing it or just let it go on its way and try and kill Garen?
Al pauses for a moment and messages Pigeon. Hold on, let me put you on hold real quick. I have another call.
Wait, don't put me on hold.
Gonna look over at Aurelio. Yeah, so I mean, my goddess says like these guys are bad, but I mean, if he's just gonna keep doing the same shit, maybe we humor him. I don't know. Let him. Let's all kill Garen. Garen sounds like a piece. And then maybe he goes away, fucks off somewhere. I don't know.
And I think just... oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as like we're all having this conversation in our heads, I'm gonna look over at the guy. Like, do you mind? We're having a conversation here. Can you stop with the muttering? And 3 voices is enough.
Flex
He
just lets out
stops.
just a massive fart just to echo around the room.
Oh God.
Al's just like, give me a second, Aurelio. I'm gonna put you on hold. He messages Flex. Hey, Flex, can you do me a favor and just like carry a friendly conversation? Friendly conversation with the guy over there coughing.
Weeping maiden, give me strength, give me solace in your light. He just starts talking louder, staring at Errol.
Hey, that's just rude. And now
Can you do me a favor? Keep that
Are you
shit down.
You are okay. Roll the attack.
Can you keep
I
it down?
asked politely.
He's also just praying. He didn't try to do anything.
He interrupted us. That's a problem.
Well, I
That is
was
rude.
trying to interrupt him from praying because I knew what he was saying. So I didn't want to just be like, hey, let's stop the praying thing. All right.
Rude.
Damn. 10 and 14.
One hits because he doesn't have his armor, but the other one he does manage to dodge. So roll damage.
11 damage. And he's
Okay.
forced back. But he's against the wall, so it doesn't move him anywhere.
Yep.
Aurelio's just gonna look back at Willow and just be like, I mean, we were having a conversation here. I don't have any part of this fight, and I'm just gonna start floating up on the broom and exiting out of the room.
Well, should we leave him like that? I mean, it
Like,
seems.
Pigeon, all you had to do is hush him. You didn't have to. Well, I guess that was a forceful hush.
I asked him once, and then he got louder, and he made eye contact. You know I don't like the eye contact.
Yeah, no, you don't make eye contact with pigeons. They get very upset. That is a thing I read.
He's going to run and dash and leave down the hole.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so
What was that?
Would Flex get an opportunity attack because it ran by him?
Yeah, if you want him to.
well, I was gonna say I did just say Flex go talk to it peacefully, so I don't know.
Yeah, well, Flex just saw Errol Eldritch blast it and is definitely martial focused and not that smart. So yeah, he's just gonna take his swing right here. 24.
Just cut his
Yeah, that
legs off
definitely
so he can
hits.
just talk.
You
And just real quick, this is not
guys
a
are so
raid.
mean.
Cut his legs off. We'll have a conversation. Maybe Willow could heal him.
You wanted to have one. You fucking attacked him.
To be fair,
I heard him
Aurelio-
praying to a goddess.
Yeah. Al prays to one all the time. You don't Eldritch Blast him.
Well, it's because he knows my
like
God
that.
gives him green num-nums.
Oh, I see. So, you know, some cleric of Thessal pisses you off and prays to Thessal. You're gonna attack her.
Well, obviously, yes, because we have
If it's an undead body.
Remember,
Oh,
sir,
God.
we did kill a Thessal follower, if I recall.
Yeah, well, Flex did. Errol didn't technically, but I'm questioning Errol's
I
morals the
tried.
more and more we do
I
this.
tried.
I'm so proud of you right now, Pigeon. I'm so
It was the gets louder and stares in the eyes, like direct eye contact. Like, whoa, what the fuck? Just
Surprisingly, Aurelio's disappointed in you.
Al looks over at Aurelio and messages him. I have such a pride boner right now for him. He's standing up for himself.
I'm going upstairs.
We should help him, Willow says. He's hurt. I mean, he's undead, which is creepy, but he said he was locked down there, and you saw how old everything was.
Well, let's listen to the voice of reason here, everybody. Everybody, calm down. Stop freaking out. The not vile creature
He's
has
gone.
a good point.
I think Aurelio, just from the air, is just going to call lightning next to Errol and just be like, all right, knock it off.
He made eye contact, didn't he, Errol?
he made eye contact. I told everyone knows I don't like the eye contact. It's weird.
Al snickers to himself and messages Errol. That motherfucker had it coming, man. He made eye contact. That's fucked up.
And then he got louder.
I looked in your
Yeah.
eye. You didn't shoot me before.
If you can't play nice, you can't go down with us. Willow, you're coming with me. Flex, can you play nice? Yeah.
Flex,
All
play with what we point at.
All right, Errol, are you gonna be able to play nice, or are you gonna fucking shoot it again?
I'll play nice. I just think he was rude. That's it. And I don't know. I think we've done less we've done more for less. I'll just put it out there.
Al's just like, Jesus Christ, I'm such a pacifist. How did I get lumped in with you guys? I don't even know. It's wild. You're so hostile and aggressive. He just laughs while walking by.
Alright, I actually didn't expect us to go back down into the cavern, so hold on a second. Let me grab that map again.
You mean you didn't expect us to go completely off the rails?
Yeah, touche. It shouldn't take me
There
very
is
long.
the
Hold
reason
on.
why the Goddess of Chaos is even looking at our party.
This is just like another loop from like the first session.
Right? That motherfucker's back. I
That'd be
got the
funny.
milk right here, motherfucker.
Corbin just shows up clapping. Around. There it is. It's loading. Hold on. I think we need creepier music, though, as we're doing this.
Yeah, Aurelio has a plan that he wants to just do once we get there to the next map.
Oh shit, I forgot to put this on the map. Yay, okay. Just getting your tokens out now. Ow. Really, yo. Willow. Here. It's too bad there isn't a way to just drag a lot of tokens out at once.
Right.
Alright, and then... Guy. So when you first peeked in, you kind of saw him standing there like momentarily frozen, it seems. Like he kind of just seems to be staring down this dark tunnel. But then he hears you guys coming behind him and starts darting away around the corner.
Don't run! Don't run!
I've got 100 feet of movement with the broom if I dash. Is there any way that I could try and, like, fly out ahead of him?
Yeah, you can certainly try. 30 feet, you said?
I've got 100 feet.
Oh, 100 feet. Yeah, you definitely can dash out. Mainly because you're small and Willow's classified small, you guys can get closer to the ceiling. I would have said if you were both medium, not so much, but since you're both small, yes, you can definitely dash out ahead. So what do you try to do? I'll say he's about there while you're in the process of it.
Yeah, so as I'm like trying to fly out ahead of him, just kind of zooming in between stalagmites and stalactites and just like going upside down, like we get out in front of him, and I still want to try and position myself with myself in front and Willow behind me, but like be in front of him and just calmly say, "I'm so sorry about my friends. I was trying to have a conversation, and I'd like to continue our conversation that we were having. If that's amenable to you."
Willow had a blast with you going upside down and things like that too, by the way. But other than that...
I didn't do it just for me.
Yeah, of course. Other than that, he skids to a stop when you get in front and then say your piece, and... I'm trying to talk nice. I'm trying. And you...
I was able to talk to my friends. I was able to calm them down. Before we progressed into here, I made sure that only those that would come forward would be able to talk nicely with you.
No, not to listen. Shut up. He seems to say at nothing next to him. What? What do you want then? He says to you.
I mean, first off, I'm similarly to you in a situation where I've got somebody that I want to find, but how long has it been? Do you think that this Garen is even still alive?
He has to be. I can feel him.
Is that the magic that's keeping you alive then?
I guess so. He shrugs.
I'm sure
really
the
know.
others have probably caught up by now.
Yep.
Do you think a Garen would actually hide in the bowels of this shithole, or do you think he would have probably left for somewhere?
I message Al, remember, play nice.
Al stops, messages Aurelia. I always do, man. I mean, when have I ever been bad? Don't answer that.
Maybe stop calling his goddess's temple a shithole.
Well, I'm a spade a spade. Sure, all right, I'll stop.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but the stairs were blocked and some assholes were shooting magic at me. I didn't have many places to go.
Oh, man, that's fucked up. Oh, wait, we were the assholes, weren't we? Oh, well, sorry.
Do you just want to get out of this place and then go on our separate ways then?
Fine. Just don't attack me. I won't attack you.
I'm a pacifist by nature, man. You're safe.
He just turns incredulously at you.
What? I'm not the pigeon. Don't make eye contact with me. I'm kind of the same way with pigeon.
You ran up and tried to attack me before.
Okay, well, I wasn't really in my right state of mind. Let's just say I remember cupcakes. I was really high. I apologize.
Let's go on up to our camp. You can sit there and recover. We'll head our way, and you can go on yours. And best of luck in finding Garen.
Al Terrence, man, fuck this guy, pigeon. You kind of had the right idea. He's gonna start walking away.
Make me a persuasion, Aurelio.
Or I guess he could stay down here.
That's not bad for my low charisma, at least.
Not at all. It wasn't going to be a super high roll. He really doesn't want to be down here. I'm just fine. Keep that fucking pigeon away from me.
See? I'm not crazy. He also knows you're a pigeon. You have to be a pigeon then, right?
You just called me a pigeon.
He calls you a pigeon.
Oh. Oh, I did, didn't I?
Yep.
I'm very persuasive.
I look over my shoulder at Willow, and I'm like, I can probably get all of them in the call lightning if it goes badly.
Okay. He smiles.
Do I hear that?
How quiet were you trying to be?
Do you want a stealth?
Yeah. Yeah, if you were trying to be quiet about it. And then Errol roll me a perception.
My perception's so bad.
Nope. You don't hear that at all.
Damn.
You probably saw him lean back and say something to Willow, but not what.
Okay.
But they also lean back and say a lot of things to each other. So. Alright.
Sure.
So he waits until everyone else moves before he starts heading up. And he kind of side shuffles. He doesn't want to get his back to any of you, really.
Flex doesn't mind this situation, I think. So he'll kind of walk out and just go back upstairs and maybe eat something. And, he's got to, like, with all the shitting he's doing, he's got to keep that stomach full. So it's a constant grind right there.
Definitely. So you make it back on top. When you guys come up, there is a pause that he kind of is down there and just sort of stares up at the light for a while.
Thank fuck, fresh air.
And then sort of slowly starts climbing his way up, unless you are about to do something.
I would say like I would throw down like a rope for him or something. But does he look like he's been getting better as we've been walking out?
Yes. Yes, he does. When you throw him a rope, he takes it, but he still seems to take his time to climb up. And when he reaches up, he sort of squints away from the light and holds his hand out to it, sort of just seeing the sun on his hand again.
Well, this is a very touching moment. I say we fuck off. He just laughed.
I'm ready to hit the road. Mimi, you've gotten all your stuff packed up? I wink and like give a little thumbs up.
Yes, everything is packed and ready to go. Are we eating this one then?
Yeah, no, we're good.
Not today.
He lurches back. You also start seeing his features are slowly shifting to look more and more like the guy looked down below too.
Hey, well, do you need anything before you hit the road, or are you well set up for your journey?
I'll be fine. As long as you guys aren't here.
Oh, I guess, yeah, have a good one, man. And, just ignore all the shit I said about your goddess being dead. Have a great one.
He's not dead.
Oh, well, that's good. It's good to see your face. Al just turns and hops up onto Mimi's cart.
He just glares at Al. And then glares at Errol as you guys get in.
As I'm getting on Mimi's like little stepladder thing, I'm just gonna mouth the words "dead" to this guy.
The best part is I never attacked him physically. He attacked him spiritually. And then you attacked him physically.
Willow will kind of head over to the guy though as everyone else is like getting up and ready to leave, just to say something to him quietly.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna go over to him and try and offer him like a handshake before I loaded up and hit the road. I'd probably go over with him.
Yeah, so you guys do, and give him a handshake, and of course he stares at your hand for a moment, like, and then it seems to occur to him what you're trying to do. Like, it took a moment for him to remember what a handshake is, and then he shakes your hand.
Aurelio will probably like look down, make sure that there's like not electricity still tingling on his fingers, and like maybe do like a little shake out before he like puts his hand back out.
You're not so bad. Even though you helped kill me. He raises a brow.
I'm mostly focused on the golem, to be completely honest.
True. Good luck with your quarry.
You as well, my friend. And I'll head over to Mimi to give Willow his moment alone.
And he kind of looks down at Willow like, the fuck is this kid doing? And after, like, Willow kind of gestures for him to, like, crouch down, he whispers something and seems to hand something over to him and gives him a nod and heads over to Mimi. Guy just kind of seems to eye the object, but puts it in his pocket.
Al's like, he's an evil creature. I knew it all along. No, I'm kidding.
And with that, Mimi crashes through the weakest part of the wall and takes you all off onto the road without saying another word. He just, boom, goes.
Al's like, I love your resolve, Mimi. Let's see what goodies I have in the handbag today. I think I got some of this stuff. He's just looking through all his paraphernalia.
Yeah, you didn't really pick up a lot yourself. The others sort of picked things up for you.
I was just like, I'm glad I gave a portion of my soul for your riches, everybody. Just throwing that out there.
And you guys start on the road again.
We appreciate sacrifice.
I was like, wait a minute. Hold up. I kind of don't like dying so much. And I don't want to be that guy. But I have a question, Aurelio.
What?
Can you give me, like, a mantle of protection and I get you back, buddy?
I mean, talk to Mimi.
I mean, Mimi, do you have one of those?
I probably do. The puppet stares blankly.
Al's like, I'm a little light right now. He holds out like 61 coins.
One sec. Time to
We
whip out
did
the book.
split some of the loot.
Yeah, but
Right?
Errol forgot to split some for Mimi, and then was gonna sacrifice his amount, but then since Al always gives up money, I had Al give up money for Errol to have his share instead.
That's right.
It's cool if not. Just asking.
I'm just trying to look
I
up
mean,
the pricing again.
I think it's 500 because it's a green. It's like cloak of protection or something like that.
Protection. Uncommon. Yeah, so that's 400. So after
Alright,
he
I'll
stares
give you-
blankly, he will mention, yes, I do have such a cloak. And the puppet reaches below the counter as if he's pulling it from there and holds it out to you.
I'll toss you 340. There you go.
I appreciate you there, buddy. I will get you back. You know I'm good for it. Al's sitting there for a moment. He goes, I've been meaning to ask Mimi, like, are you just like, did you eat like 25 bags of holding out of curiosity?
Not so many. That would be really amazing if I did. I have 5.
I guess that makes sense why you have so many goods.
I also have other means of storage. There is a hole, there is bags, there is other bags, there is bags that hold creatures. He just starts going through like different ways you can hold things. And he would have like
that's pretty impressive.
See, now you got her. Now you got Mimi going. She's gonna go on all day.
Al's just like, this is fascinating. Yep. He's just lighting up. Mimi's happy and explaining owl humor. Out of character. Thank you so much, Canyon.
You know what's funny is I wrote a little note on my character sheet. It's called debt, and it says Al. Alos Aurelio 340.
I was gonna say, motherfucker, I gave you like 20 grand.
It's so funny too because Aurelio is just such a greedy motherfucker. He's just like noting that down.
No, but you know what the funniest thing is? Al is like a Lannister, man. He will pay his debts.
Oh, I love it. On the road, I'd probably be sitting up on my spot that I really like, up on top of Mimi, kind of where I've been, and I'd probably ask Willow to come up and hang out with me.
Yeah, he definitely will. He'll come up and point out shapes in the clouds or something.
You guys would notice a very cooked out of his head owl, just like ha ha ha, just staring up into the sky.
And if we did have that kind of moment alone together, I'd probably try and ask him a little bit more about his family and try and get, I want him to open up a little bit, and I want to try and just talk to him.
Yeah. So you just kind of
Maybe
asking
help him feel better if I can.
About his family, or?
Yeah, so I'd probably just be like, so I know you mentioned back there earlier that you're the last one in your family, and I know I've told you before that I'm the last one in mine, and something that I have kind of found over time is I've talked to Shadow when I was out there in the wilds on my own, and kind of expressed a little bit that way, and I want you to know that if you do want to talk about your family, maybe not the bad, but if you wanted to talk about the good, that's the stuff that you want to remember, and if you did, you could talk about it with me or with Shadow.
Okay. It was more than just... It was my whole herd.
So it was everyone then?
He nods. Kind of see him tear up a bit.
I'll give him like a little bit of a hug, or like put my arm around him.
He leans into it. I miss them a lot.
I know. For me, it's been almost 100 years. I think over 100 years, and it doesn't get any easier. And I'm sorry to tell you that, but sometimes there are different ways that you can alleviate it. But I just want you to know that I'm here for you. And you mentioned in your past that your mom also did magic like we do. What else do you remember about her?
It was really pretty. She had the biggest... He pauses. Spells. She took care of the grove we lived in and healed the forest. That was kind of what we did. We took care of the forest with other druids nearby too. Didn't really hang out with them though. He shakes his head. I didn't know anything but the forest, and then when they took me, it was a lot of cages.
I've traveled through a lot of different environments, and I've always had an affinity for the forest myself, but I've come to love the desert too, and I kind of point to the wilderness around us and like try and find the beauty in where you are.
Really hot here.
It sure is.
But it's cool too. There's like all kinds of different animals, but they're all like they're almost all sneaky or predators in some way. Talked to a scorpion before. Almost wanted to sting Meldor, but I told him not to.
It's a harsh land, isn't it? But
she doesn't know though, because that would scare her.
It probably would. It looks like she's gotten a little bit tougher though as we've journeyed along together.
She's gonna remember this adventure.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Maybe she'll learn how to fight and stuff like this won't happen to her again.
I mean, that's kind of what you have to do, is you have to kind of protect yourself, and you got to protect those around you, and something that I've learned the hard way along the way, but I hope you don't have to.
Shrugs. I wish you could have met my mom.
I do too, lad. But if you carry her on, and kind of tap him on the chest right in there, her memory will never go away.
Yeah. I guess she's back with Gaia now, but I wish I could see her again.
I mean, I have heard stories of very powerful druids having an ability to bring those back. So maybe it's possible that one day I'll get there and I can do that for you, or one day you'll be powerful enough to do that on your own.
Really?
Something to keep in mind for the future, yeah.
I heard too that sometimes Gaia plants a tree that can do things like that. Bring people back and give immortality and make the forest grow strong and perfect. Maybe we could find one of those.
Yeah, I know, that sounds like a very fun adventure. Maybe once we get up to Grell, I mean, that's where the big forests are. I would assume it might be there, but that's a good starting place, if any.
Yeah.
I was like, Grell, we gotta go there. Oh God, I'm gonna go down below. My head hurts.
How did he get up here? When did he get up here?
His head just like kind of poked through
Yeah.
the like fabric or something.
Yep.
Al heard Grell. He's like, yes, we need to go there.
Which, by the way, Grawl is how I pronounced it.
My
Yeah.
bad.
No, that's my bad too. On the,
No worries.
it was just the accent, you know.
Yep. It fits
my
for
nasally-
Aurelio.
my nasally meth head voice. That's fine.
But either way.
But yeah, I'll give it back to the rest of the group if they wanted to do what they were doing. But
No, you're good. I'm sorry to interrupt. That was a key city I had to jump in and leave.
I think after that, Willow would just probably tell you about some of the animals and things that are there and some of the... He talks a little about his family, but it's still very sore for him, so he mostly just talks about, like, what the place was like, which is... forest, I mean. There's not much difference between the forests that you're familiar with, but some animals you would know of, but not necessarily in the forest where you hid for a while. Like, they weren't native there, but that doesn't necessarily mean they wouldn't be native in another part of it, or could be a completely different forest. You have no idea.
could be a completely different plane.
Yeah. Yep, very well could be. But either way, you guys travel for probably a few days. So if there's anything that you wanted to do in that time frame, let me know.
I probably would have done a check-in with Meldor as well, but like I said, I don't want it to be all about me, so I'll turn it over to you guys too.
I think I'm gonna be studying that book that we recovered from the rune, kind of just like going over it, studying about like I think you said it was something to do with like the religion.
Yeah. So I wanted to actually write out entries for you, but I didn't get a chance to this week, so I'll just summarize some bits out of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
It seems to be a journal of a man named Darian, and he started writing about how he lost his family, and like raiders apparently came, and he found his way to the Weeping Maiden on accident to this temple. And in so doing, they sort of took him in, told him about how she will help him, like, take his pain and things like that. And so you get a lot of their day-to-day from an initiate to what he's grown through at this temple in the ranks. It's very in-depth for how the religion operates. Bit by bit, as he levels up, though, it does take away his grief. And but there is this sort of, like, you notice a shift in how he writes, Whereas in the beginning he writes very well with emotion, whereas later he seems to start writing more factually and just straight to the point to sort of coincide with what Al learned too. It doesn't just take, the grief, it hollows a person out, basically. But in his mind and devotion, this is all still a blessing, because why feel that pain if you could choose not to, in his mind. Throughout it, though, it doesn't necessarily sound like the religion is based evilly, But you can definitely see how, when their followers become more and more subservient and robotic, they might be more easily manipulated to doing things that, people would morally question. Near the end of the journal, there is mention of the champion Garin, and also that the Weeping Maiden was going to wed with another god, and sort of have this combination of religion and godly power to rule together. Garin, however, was a key traitor in this movement. He didn't necessarily know why, but they had to collect people and brought them down to that basement prison, and so it kind of coincides with that list of names you found and things like that. When they were going to have the godly wedding ceremony, Garin then betrayed them, locked the most faithful and strong of hers down below so they couldn't escape or do anything to stop it, and he doesn't know what happened to her, the Weeping Maiden, just that she was cut off and all his grief came back to him suddenly. And so you're coming to realize that this is the Revenant's journal, and he basically wrote just a few more times down there about how they're fighting to survive now. They can't escape. They started eating each other. Eventually they turned into zombies, and at one point he has a entry written that he's like, I think I died. And realizes now he is an undead abomination and has committed himself solely to killing Garin, finding and killing Garin. And then eventually it just kind of ends. He stopped writing.
Okay. Once I finish, I'm just gonna very annoyingly I'm gonna slam it shut. And is Al? Do I see Al?
I mean, you see Al literally laying on the ground, waving his hands around, staring at him, cooked out of his head.
Oh God, he won't remember it. So I'll admit it. Al, I think I was the asshole when I shot that guy.
You see an absolute sense of sobriety in Al's hands, and he goes, "Ah, you weren't you?"
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, no worries. I kind of mocked his goddess. I kind of feel bad about that, but I'm not going to let that eat me.
Oh, it might eat me.
Well, I mean, it happens, man. I mean, people say fucked up shit. People do fucked up shit. That's kind of the way of life, I'm noticing. Oh my God. You see him fold his legs back and kip up to his feet, and he goes, Errol, you and I gotta talk.
Talk about what?
Talk about a lot of things. I mean, you're good at books, man, right? You know anything about Sky Knights?
Sky Knights?
So it's oh no.
Yeah. The only thing I've heard of Sky Knights, you don't mess with Sky Knights. Yes.
Okay, well, rule number one of Fight Club is don't talk about it, but how did it get so popular? I mean, come on, man.
Old to call classic.
He's just looking at Errol and he's like, hear me out, man. You like to learn things?
Yeah.
You like to have knowledge that others don't, right?
Not like necessarily that others don't. Just like the discovery aspect of it.
Well, I have a discovery for you, buddy. Let me tell you. I once heard rumors Sky Knights have these things that Mimi, in fact, once. It's runes, special runes. I don't know how to read that shit, but I know you do.
But that sounds like we might die.
No. Errol. Come on, man. Would I walk you into a death trap? You know what? Don't answer that. But okay, hear me out.
Well, I'm glad that you cut me off because it just saved me the breath that I'm wasting right now.
Oh, come on. We got like a day or two to, Big Titty Heaven plays. But, beside the point.
But
are you good at forgery? Just curious.
No, not particularly.
You find Al is scooting uncomfortably close in your bubble. Are you sure you're not good at forgery there, buddy?
Yeah. I think so. I don't think I am. Why are you getting so close to me? I'm gonna scoot away a little bit.
What if I know a way to get us to crawl quick?
Go on.
All right, well, you know me, man. I have a bleeding heart. I feel bad for Aurelio because there's that one dickhead over in Port Arbus, and I think I know a way to kind of kill. Two stones with one bird. Yeah, kill two birds with one stone. Sorry, I wasn't thinking when I said that.
Okay, what were you thinking?
So hear me out.
And before does it involve Sky Knights?
What? No, of course not. Why would it involve them? The goal is not to involve them.
Okay, continue.
Okay, it involves their ship, not them.
And how are we gonna get it from them?
That's where I need kind of the smart guy. Come on, let's put our heads together, figure this shit out.
Okay, we can try to figure it out, but
I was like, I'm glad you see it that way. And he pulls out this whole plan, and it actually seems kind of smart for Al. And it looks like he spent probably a little bit of time pondering this thought.
Is it smart for Al? What's your plan? You can't just say something smart for Al. You gotta tell me.
Oh, I know. So hear me out, man. Well, he's got diagnostic and it looks like an airship wasn't just crudely drawn. It looks like he took his time. Whereas you would expect box truck looking shit from Al.
Where did this come from?
I get bored when I'm really high, dude, and I start kind of going off memory. I mean, I've been on one of those once or twice. They didn't know, but I was.
Oh. Okay.
So hear me out, man.
I'm intrigued now.
I need to get a hold of a writ that basically says I'm a guy in charge. Or I need someone to really, really do a good job faking one. Kind of like a badge, but with a bunch of papers.
So, but none of us are good at that.
We're going to your hometown. Do you know anyone on the low?
I mean, I might have a connection or two.
Al's kind of sizing you up, and he's like, all right. God, I wish you weren't such a nerd when you said that. That kind of worries me a little, but hey, all right. We're in the right direction.
Well, that was... Ow. Ow.
Listen,
Ow.
I apologize. I sometimes say things I don't mean. He's like petting him. You know I love you.
No, don't pet me. No.
He's making sure not to make eye contact. Don't want to take an Eldritch Blast, you know.
Oh, I wouldn't Eldritch Blast you. Yet.
Well, that means a lot to me. We're making headway here on this whole friendship thing. But hear me out. You guys don't need to go with me. It's crazy, so I wouldn't want you guys to go with me. Also, you all have the ability to fucking fly, which is kind of nice.
See, I get worried because the last time you said you were going to do it yourself, we ended up fighting in a gladiator match.
If it makes you feel any better, if I end up failing this, then yeah, we're not winning that match. I'm not that stupid. I figured we could take one idiot.
But you didn't know for sure.
I didn't. But now I have a theory. A fun theory. I think we could.
I just imagine like a pair of glasses comes out.
Yes. Yeah. He's just sitting there reaching in his bag and pulls out some readers. Okay, now listen. Very important. If I could get this writ that says I am, say it, a high-ranking Sky Knight, I just look like one. He steps back and turns into a Sky Knight like official. You see, son, it's quite easy, really. All I gotta do is act.
But it hasn't gone well.
Come on, Pigeon. There's no reason to be a pussy about this. We got this here. All I gotta do is act like an official, walk on the ship and be like, son, listen up. You're gonna have to wait for the next one. This has to go for maintenance. I don't want any of you to get harmed. The ship has had some serious catastrophic flaws.
I mean, it's kind of convincing, but what if the guy you're mimicking comes back?
Well, that's where he doesn't. That's where you guys do come in. Come on. I know you can take down one guy, maybe like sneak up and roofie him or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll just work him off a wall.
It would be a high-ranking Sky Knight.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, that's the easy way to think of things, is the defeatist approach. You gotta try. Come on, Pigeon. I think we could do this. Imagine the knowledge at your fingertips, son.
But I really like living.
I mean, so do I, but so do I, son, but you know, it's fun. Imagine the fun we'd have. That's true living right there, right?
I mean, it could be fun, but
all right.
So many things.
All I know is this. This might be one of our best chances. I'm just saying, this might be one of our best chances. We're going to your hometown. Rock, I believe it's called. And Skynets like to resupply there. See, it's quick. We just catch one of those ships, might put us a little bit ahead of the others. Know what I mean?
Yes.
And sure, there's probably close to 150 guards, but if I'm convincing enough, and let's just say a little goddess said she'd kind of help, so I believe I could be.
Well, I mean, if a goddess is involved.
Worst case scenario, I'll beseech the almighty Abyssia and be like, hey, look, you know this shit's funny as fuck. Make it work.
I mean,
and
you put it like that.
Cold shiver. That gave me a cold shiver even making that joke. Maybe I won't do that.
So, plan B is already off the table?
Well, I mean, what's your plan B?
I thought that if everything went south,
Oh, son, I'm what's
Why are
called
you
a
calling me son all of a sudden? Is this a
son.
new character?
I'm what's called a changeling, and he's just from the old guy who looks like an outlaw to like a little schoolgirl. I could be anything. Don't know.
Oh God!
See, I told you, vile creatures, all of them. He does the eerie
Errol is just gonna burst out laughing.
Huh?
I think Errol is just gonna burst out laughing when you say that. He's like, what the fuck?
You see Al shaking, and he's like, and he reverts back into Al. He's like, it's so hard, Pigeon, to act like that. Oh, God. They're such vile creatures.
They're just humans.
That's what they want you to think. Hey, people call me the crazy one. It's crazy that those creatures are called humans. But anyways, I got you on board, right?
Well, no. We are just gonna skip over that one. How do you know they're not human?
Have you seen them? Look at it. Look at it in all its horror. And he's gonna point at probably like a perfectly fine, normal-looking, sleeping dwarven girl.
And as you're looking, you guys just smell the worst smell that you guys have smelled probably in a couple of days as Flex's fart just drifts over to you.
I stand corrected. That's a vile creature. That's
Mimi,
a
can we
vile
open a
creature.
window? Can we open a window, Mimi?
Out of Mimi's shelf, some incense comes out, and the puppet hands them over to you. I will give these to you for free.
I appreciate you, Mimi, and yeah, I stand corrected, Pigeon. That is probably the most vile creature on the planet. But look at that evil being. That is a very close second to a perfectly normal sleeping dwarfing girl.
I think the person with the most humanity here is... It's gotta be Mimi. Right? I think we should all strive to be like a Mimi.
I agree. Let us all be like me.
Mimi is gas powered. That's all I'm saying.
Just put an engine on Mimi. Flexes the...
You just gotta strap CTE protocol to the back of Mimi. Propulsion.
Mimi like creepily gets super close to staring at Meldor, inspecting her.
I was partially kidding about evil vile creature, Mimi.
This one does not look like one, and I have eaten quite a few vile creatures. Being so close, he startled her awake, and she kind of screams because there's this puppet in front of her face.
I think with that would probably alert both Willow and Aurelio, who would come downstairs pretty quick.
Yeah. Come take a look, and she does calm down. She's not actually scared of Mimi, but like, what the hell are you doing, Mimi? It's just, I am testing to see if you are a vile, evil creature.
Al's like, yeah, that's wild. I don't know where Mimi got that.
Test? How do you test for that? Mimi pauses. I do not know. Al, how do you test if it is a vile, evil creature?
You see Al get the ear-to-ear smile, and he goes, nah, Nah. Well, I will tell you, you don't taste test it.
I would not want to taste test this one. She is too small.
Oh no, it's good. Yeah. Well, it's just proven. I mean, they're just evil, vile creatures. I mean, it's just simple as that. Except that one points at Willow.
Willow kind of laughs a bit. And then goes to Meldor, like, are you okay? Yeah, just Mimi being weird. Freaked me out for a second.
Al's gonna, like, put his hand over his mouth and message, Errol, and be like, just saying, man, keep that shit in mind. I think we could pull it off, bro.
Let's talk a little bit more about it when we get to the city.
Wait. Al pauses and literally says wait out loud, just interrupting your verbal message, and he goes, hey Aurelio, can I talk to you for a minute?
I mean, it kind of smells pretty bad in here. Do you want to come upside on top?
Sure. Al is already up there waiting for you.
I think
are you okay with this conversation? Come on up.
Oh, thank God.
yeah, I think the kids go up too because of how bad it smells, and they don't necessarily go to eavesdrop on your conversation, but they just go up to be out of the fart.
Yeah, Al's just kind of sitting there, and you see him grabbing all these papers and slides them all out in front of you on the roof, and he's like, hear me out. He has that crazed look like the conspiracy theory meme with Charlie.
Real quick, as we're heading out, Flex just lifts up one leg and lets out another massive fart, and then rolls over in their sleep and just scratches their butt and faces the wall.
I think with that, the floor starts kind of shifting and moving, and Flex starts going out and is now just on this wooden platform outside. And Mimi sort of lifts some of the cloth up to make air flow in, because farting inside him it's not great for Mimi.
Has anyone seen him actually consume enough food for what comes out of his body? I know I'm not the smartest one, but I know you must eat for that to happen. Is it just a generator?
I think so. I've also seen him eating quite a bit.
We need to put that kid on a fucking veggie diet or something. I don't know.
Meldor's just he's so gross.
He is a Goliath. Maybe they just have different rituals or something like that. Plus, he also comes from the land of war. I mean, you don't know what sort of shit he might have been through.
I'll pause this for a long moment. Yeah, no, that adds up. All right, well, okay, back to the plan. Hear me out. And he's just going to do it a little quieter. Aurelio, you've got contacts everywhere, right?
I mean, not really. I've got maybe a couple of contacts.
Can you and Errol? He catches himself from saying pigeon because he's trying so hard to get you guys on board. Get a sky officer writ? Just saying. Even if it's bored, to make it look really good.
It's a possibility. I mean,
You got any forgery skills?
I'm alright with sleight of hand, but I haven't really dedicated much time to forgery, no.
Yeah, it's kind of the same boat I'm in. Fuck, I wish I paid more attention in, Gangin' 101 when I was in Port Arvis. I had people do it for me. It was so much easier. But, that's kind of the target goal, is there.
So, I mean, I think we're talking about, again, your plan to steal an airship, huh?
So hear me out, man. I can do it. I know I can.
How
And
about
he's gonna
how about we focus in on that plan to steal the runes instead of the airship?
But we could have both. We could get the trip over. Hear me out. It's a one way. I don't plan to, keep the airship. I just plan to ride it into some building. Port Arvis is so fucking big, we could disappear. You guys can be way off the ship before I leave.
So just to lay this out, I will say I don't mind the plan, but I feel like in one scenario we get hunted down and killed. In another scenario, we don't. If we steal an airship, we're for sure going to be hunted down. We might not get caught, but we're for sure going to be hunted. If we
But they
just
won't,
steal the
they won't
runes, they can't
know.
get mad at us. They can't prove that we didn't come to that on our own, of our own conclusion.
Yeah, but in order to see the runes, you gotta kind of be in the ship. So what's the call? Like be hunted down, just sitting stationary while chalk lining a rune, or have a jump? I mean, look, he starts shifting through a bunch of different people that he's seen in the crowd glancing, and he's like, if I'm the only one, they won't know who the fuck I am.
Yeah, so you get in there and you write down every fucking rune that you see, and then you come back out, and then we're good to go.
Oh man, you trust me with the arcane? Oh.
Not with the arcane, just the drawing of the arcane.
I mean, you do have decent sleight of hand, and you could just write all of them down as you just go around. You can go in there as an inspector, try and figure out, like, we scout this place out. You try and figure out who the inspector is, who like a sergeant is, an officer, and then you go in there and you just sneak your way around, and as you're going through, you just show that you're just writing in your little notebook and write down every single room that you see. Then you come back out and we try it, and if it doesn't work, we go back in and we try it again.
Here's the plan. Then, if we're doing that, we can't stay in Farak, man. If shit goes south, we gotta be on a boat already getting the fuck out of there.
And Mimi's proven that they can turn into a boat, and we can just see if it floats out there, and we can make our way across the water that way. If not, we can just commandeer a ship out of Farak.
I do also kind of like the commandeering idea. Fuck, man. You had to give me 2 prime steaks there, and just think about it. When I kind of want both, I kind of want both steaks. I mean, I'm greedy.
Maybe we should see if Mimi can float before anything.
Well, I mean, I do know that, maybe I wouldn't know this, but if I had seen a map, I would have seen that there's a lake kind of close by. We could test that theory out on the lake.
Mimi!
Yes?
We're going on what's called a side quest.
What is a side quest?
It's a secondary objective. You know what? I'm not going to get into it. Okay, there's a lake this way to the west. He's going to point.
Yes?
We kind of want to see a float.
Okay. He starts going that way.
Al's sitting Indian style, lost in thought. He looks like he's entered the Matrix. Just okay, so what do we do in both situations? Surprisingly, looks very sober, like he's actually planning.
I do think that we've got a little bit of merit in maybe the idea that I presented, but I'd love to get your thoughts on it as well. Al, it might seem that you're in, but Errol, what do you think? Would you be able to maybe master the arcane side of that and get the runes to work if we were able to attain them?
I could give it a try. I mean, I'm pretty good with the arcane, man.
I know that you do have, maybe somebody that you bond with and talk to with your abilities. Is there any way that they might have any insight on this sort of arcane magic?
Next time I go into the ring, I could make an inquiry. See if they might be able to help us out. But I will let you know it might come at a price.
I mean, a price that I pay or a price that you pay?
Not necessarily a money amount, more maybe an item that they want, or this could be solved really quickly.
You hear Al immediately go off the table.
Again, is this a price that I pay or a price that you pay?
Be up to them. They can be a little finicky.
I might be on Al's side with this one then.
I was like, go have a fucking powwow with your thing and keep me posted, but kind of off the table. I don't really know it too well. You know what I mean?
I think maybe it's worth the inquiry still, but before we accept the cost, we figure out what that cost is. Is that kind of agreed with the group?
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. So, like, no. Like I said, you know, Errol, go have your powwow. I don't know how you commune with yours, but...
I mean, I just have to go into the ring.
I was just looking at you like, all right.
I look at Al and I'm just like, is that a sex thing?
Al's like, I don't know.
No,
maybe he's got to go
guys
into his ring or something, or their ring. I don't know.
No, you're making it awkward. You're making it awkward.
Al laughs. I make everything awkward. Have you not noticed this yet?
Yeah, I mean, I have, but everything.
Well, let's call this meeting adjourned. We'll shelf it for tomorrow, and we'll go from there.
Sounds like a good idea.
Right, we'll rendezvous back with what we talked about before. Good talk, everybody. Then you see Al in a business suit.
Getting ready for the inspection, sir. I'm gonna give him like a little salute.
You see his face shift over to the old guy look, and he's like, "You got it, son. I gotta work on my voice a little bit."
John
I like look over
McAllister.
it and say,
John McAllister.
What was that, Canyon?
Oh, I said I look over at Errol and I like whisper to him, just at least Festy is going to be helping him out.
Yeah, but do we know that for sure?
I shrug.
I was like, "Are you calling my goddess a liar, son?"
Do you hear this? Was the question. How quiet are you saying
I didn't realize he messaged it. If he messaged it, yeah.
Just whispered.
There's a stealth if we need it.
Yep.
Ooh,
if
that's
you want
not
to.
20, I think.
Oh yeah,
That's it. Yeah, not 20.
I was sitting there like pantomiming with himself. All right, son, this ship has got some serious runic issues. I need to inspect. I need everybody off deck now. He's like practicing what he's gonna say.
I like look over at him and I'm like, do you really need to clear them out, or do you just want to inspect with them on there so it doesn't seem like there's anything weird?
If I'm gonna guess, if there's something weird and they want to look at the runes, chances are it's something that could go boom real bad. So I could kind of see them evacuating people for safety protocol. I don't know. Hear me out. I'm not the smart one here. You guys are. That sound logical?
I mean, it could be. It could be. We might have to assess the situation first. I think the best way to do this is we don't go in with the first round trying to get everything all at once. I think that the best way to do it is going out and scouting the first time and seeing what we might be able to find and seeing what they kind of do in various situations and then going from there. Like, not sounding an alarm or anything, but just assessing more than anything else.
I hate to say this, man, but you're kind of the sneakiest fucker here.
I could probably figure that out. Mimi, do you have potions by chance?
I do. What potions would you like?
Something that has to do with invisibility by chance.
There's a shuffling and then, a staring off into nothingness and then... No, I do not have that one. I am sad now. There is a potion I do not have.
Well, how about a ring or a cloak or a belt or something like that of invisibility?
Let's see if D&D has anything like that.
I think there might be a ring of invisibility out there.
Invisibility items. There is a ring and a cloak. Let's see.
I'm already pretty well wrapped up with cloaks and robes at this point. I've got like a hood, a cloak, and a robe already.
Is a legendary item. Let's see. Legendaries are 200,000.
Ooh.
Don't think you have that much.
Not at the moment.
So he would say,
and that's for the ring?
Yep. The cloak is also legendary too.
Gotcha.
But I will say he only has one because it's a legendary, so he has the ring. And he's just, this is a very rare item. I cannot give it to you for much less, even though we are best friends.
No worries at all, Mimi. I do have a potential idea for you, and just because that this project is for you, I wouldn't want to keep it. But if we do get to that point up in Sirius or Turok or wherever you end up going, would you let me borrow it for the occasion so I can go in, scout out this location invisibly, and then I'll bring the ring back to you and give it right back to you after we're done, and hopefully with this plan we can attain the runes to get you to fly.
Let us say you can rent it from me.
Right, well, how much for probably a half hour?
A half an hour? He thinks. 10 gold.
I think we can do that. But we don't
Mimi,
need to,
quite the shrewd businessman.
we don't need to cross that bridge quite yet. We can wait until we get to, like I said, either Sirius or Turok or wherever we need to be, wherever we can find this airship. Then once we're there, we can part with monies.
Okay.
But keep that thing handy, and I'll give him like a little finger guns.
Not very many people want to buy such a very expensive piece of item.
And I bet even fewer want to rent it.
I know that it is an expensive rent, but it is what I have to do.
No worries at all, and I don't mind paying the money for it at all. But I just want to make sure that we're doing it in the right situation.
Okay. And if there's anything else, I will say that he travels towards this lake. It will
I
probably...
did want to do that check-in with Meldor at some point,
yeah.
but no rush on that either.
I will say the map is relative, like, so these aren't like 5 feet squares. So it's probably going to take him a couple of days to head to this lake anyway, if you wanted to do that on the way.
Yeah, no, we can definitely do that on the way. It's no, like I said, no rush on my part at all.
Yeah.
And in fact, I wouldn't mind giving her a couple days before I approached her. That way she could kind of calm down, figure out, like, herself a little bit, like she's kind of coming into her new power, just a little bit, you know. She kind of made it through the cave, and she's had a couple days to kind of calm down and like get that realization, like, oh, I made it. And I just kind of want to come over and just eventually do that check-in with her, but like I said, no rush on that at all.
Yeah, any objections to anybody else? Does anyone else have something they wanted to say, or shall we do this?
I don't think I have anything else.
Okay.
Al's Pigeon's got his powwow he's got to have, and Al's just focused on making it work. So I'm gonna bow out for these parts.
Okay. I will say then probably you find a time when you guys are stopped, because Mimi can't go 24/7, resting, and basically she's probably off a little bit, kind of trying to swing the sword better and learn fighting a little better.
And as she's going around like swinging the sword, I'm gonna just like I've got my sword in my scimitar and my shield out, and I just kind of interpose my shield on one of her strikes, and I just, as she's like swinging, I'm trying to just help her straighten out her posture and make sure that her strikes are, you know, going not from like side to side as much, but like straight up and down if she's trying to do like those heavier strikes, and then side to side for those more agile strikes, and just kind of talking to her a little bit as we're going through it, and just checking in, making sure that overall that she's okay, and like giving her that reassurance that we're gonna get back soon and we're gonna see her dad soon and everything's gonna be all right at the end of the day is really what I'm trying to do.
Okay, yeah. No worries. Did you want to just kind of do that summary, or did you want to just role play it? Up to you.
Either way works for me.
Okay.
I don't mind role playing it at all.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what we're trying to do, right? So let's role play.
So yeah, I guess we'll probably start with like me interposing my shield with one of her strikes and just like, oh yeah, that's a good one right there, but just try and go. Are you trying to do a heavier strike or more of like an agile strike right there?
I was trying to go heavier.
All right, so try and go straight up and down from your shoulder there, almost like you're throwing a rock with your sword.
So she lifts it up higher and kind of brings it down into an arc, and you know, I'll have her roll an attack and let's see how she does. Open her sheet up here.
That'll
She
hit.
Yeah. Obviously for this sake, you probably just got surprised with how like strong she came down with this, and sort of you know, obviously you're training, so she didn't actually cut you, but you know, that was quite a surprise for you.
Oh, there you go. Let it out just a little bit. That's a very, very good strike. Now again.
She smiles and starts going again, and yeah, just really giving it her all, doing a few strikes, correcting footwork as you mention it. And
now, can you just imagine how proud your dad's going to be when he sees how much you've learned on your journey?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I mean, if he's not, I'll talk to him just a little bit. He's an old friend of mine.
Really? You're friends with my dad?
I did know him from a little while back. I haven't, to be fair, I haven't seen him in about 100 years, but we were friends a long time ago, and that's ultimately why I did come to help free you.
I didn't know that. Dad doesn't talk a lot about his work, and kind of just wants, he says, you're too young for this, you need to live a normal life.
Real quick, how old were we? Like me, I was young. I was still in like my 20s or my 30s, I think. But how old was Tharden, right?
Yeah, notes. Hold on. Vanderlyn.
How old was he when he was running around with me in our thieving days?
I'd say probably like he was a bit older. He was more in his like 50s, but he wasn't like super. Dwarves can live hundreds of years, so that is quite young for a dwarf.
Yeah, especially for that. No, I'll just kind of respond with like, yeah, I mean, we both ran into a lot of trouble when we were young, and I'm sure he didn't want you to run into, unfortunately, what you did run into. But if I don't know, I wish that I would have given my daughter and my son the skills to be able to defend themselves just a little bit too, and I don't know if it would have made much of a difference, but I hope it does overall for you, and it helps to keep you safe. And I just kind of keep striking with her, and I show her like how to raise her shield if somebody's swinging at her.
Yeah, so she starts learning that and posturing, and she's just kind of adds on like, I really want to learn. I don't want this to happen again, and I don't want some assholes to take me into a pit and throw a zombie at me either.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, I didn't necessarily want that for you either. I did want you to learn, but I didn't want that for you.
Do I hear this?
I mean, there's probably a little bit of clangor going over on where we are. Like, we're sword fighting, so
yeah,
up to you if you came over to watch or not. Or you might be in your room right now, I don't know.
You might be in the book. Like, I guess it's up to you what you think Errol would be doing at the moment.
I think you'd just kind of be hanging around Mimi.
Okay.
And what would Mimi do? Would she be curious, or they be curious about, like, the sword fighting that's going on over here?
Not as much. No, Mimi's just probably up with Errol, talking about things that he's seen on the road. Other, like, areas he's been to. Different runes. Yeah, I imagine they're probably having this, like, little rune discussion of, like, places they've found and dungeons they've crawled.
So, yeah, unfortunately, you probably don't hear this.
Damn it. It was one time.
This is gonna be like Sycax's burning the woman. You'll never live it down.
100%.
But yeah, anyway, so she's just like, I think you're pretty cool. I mean, I think you're kind of a little evil, but at least you seem to be good with us, so
I'm trying not to be. I've had a couple of rough experiences myself, and it led me down a dark path, and I've been trying, and that's the best I can do, and that's the best any of us can do.
she kind of eyes you, and after a couple of swings, she's just, I think Willow wants to stay with you when we end up back at Farok.
I mean, the offer's open to you as well, but I had a feeling you'd want to go back with your family.
Yeah. I mean, Dad's not the perfect dad, but what Dad is, right?
That's fair.
It's just, there's something about Willow you don't know. He's really special. And I'm really worried about him staying with you guys.
Hey, what do you mean?
Sort of bites her lip a little, and I don't know if I should tell you, but there's a reason he was bought and sold a lot.
Well, I don't think he's got to worry about that anymore. I'm going to keep him safe. That's a promise from me.
If you're gonna have him stay around, then you have to keep him safe.
I will. Again, I promise. That's something that is very important to me, is to keep him safe.
She scrutinizes you as this teenage dwarf.
Yeah, I mean, I'm being honest for sure, so I'll do persuasion if you want.
Sure, yeah. Let's see. She is a teenage dwarf, so it wasn't too difficult of a roll two. She's just... Alright. At least I believe you. And probably Mimi, even though he's a little creepy sometimes.
I think he's just misunderstood. He's got a good heart.
Talks about eating people a lot. I'm not sure that's a good thing.
I don't know. I don't know, to be completely honest.
And I guess if he eats bad people, then it's better. Maybe you guys could convince him to be a hero.
I think we could. I think we're on the right path for that. And who knows, maybe he can convince them to be heroes too, and I kind of point at Errol and Al off in the distance.
You know...
Not a problem.
You know, I don't know. You guys are weird, but for what it's worth, this has been kind of neat. And learning to fight, and minus dying, I've had some fun. Thanks.
Not a problem, and if you ever need to talk about what's going on, just know that you can come to me, and I'll help you out the best that I can. I'll give her like a little pat on the shoulder.
Okay. Plex scares the shit out of me. Anything you can do about that?
I don't know. I've heard about like headbands of intelligence and headbands of like, you know, wisdom and stuff like that, but I don't know if even those will be able to help. Like, I don't know if magic's gonna fix this.
Maybe a god's miracle.
We might have to get the gods involved. If you pray, maybe pray for that.
Yeah, I'll try. I never really prayed too much to them. I kind of gave prayers to the ones that, like, had their ages just because it couldn't hurt, right? But not much other than that.
It's never hurt, and I mean, you never know. Abishri has helped me out a couple times if you wanted to pray to her, but be careful.
Yeah. I've read some stuff in school. I don't know if I trust Abysria, really. She'd about flay you just as much as help you.
That's why you don't trust anybody, kid.
Now you sound like my dad.
That's, I think, one of the things that we learned together, and I hope he didn't have to learn it as hard as I did.
Sorry about your family, for what it's worth.
I appreciate that, and I'm sorry for what you've been through as well. It's never fun doing the shit that we've had to been through. And I give her I actually gave her a hug this time, because this is worth more than a shoulder pat, I think.
Yeah. And she leans into it and hugs you back. Thanks, Aurelio.
Not a problem. What do you think? Should we go find Willow and you show him your new sword and shield skills?
Yeah, he'd probably get a kick out of it.
I think he'll be proud of you.
And she smiles, and you go find him. Probably poking at some, like, little lizard he found on a rock or something. Well, not poking at it, but talking to it.
Oh, yeah. Got a transform.
Anyway, yeah, from there.
I do apologize. I gotta run.
Oh, okay.
The girl at work has no ride home, so I'm gonna help her out.
Okay. I think we'll be wrapping up pretty soon anyway. I just wanted to ask if Errol wanted to do his scene with his genie.
We can save that.
Okay. Okay. Then yeah, we'll wrap it up here, guys. And